Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Learn English 24 channel, where learning English is easy and fun. I'm Lily.
Hello, Lily. Hello, everyone. It's great to be here.
I already feel excited.
Alex, you sound excited already. Are you excited about English or are you excited because you had coffee?
Honestly, both. Coffee helps my grammar. Without coffee, my sentences are very sleepy.
That's a great way to start today's lesson, with energy and a smile. Today's topic is interesting, a little serious, but also very important for modern life.
Yes, today we're talking about something everyone uses, social media.
Exactly. Our topic is social media regulation good or bad for free speech? And we'll also connect it to a real example from New York.
Don't worry, everyone. We'll keep it simple, clear, and fun, just like always.
Before we begin, let's help our listeners with a key word. Alex, what does regulation mean?
Great question. Regulation means rules or laws that control how something works.
Perfect. So, social media regulation means rules for platforms like Instagram, TikTok, X, or Facebook.
And free speech means the right to express your opinions without fear or punishment.
Very good. Now, listeners, repeat after me. Free speech.
And repeat after me, regulation.
Nice. Now let's start with a simple question. Alex, do you use social media a lot?
I do. I use it for news, jokes, learning English, and watching videos of cats that think they're lions.
Important research, Alex. Very important.
Absolutely. But social media is not just fun. Sometimes it can be dangerous too.
That's right. And that's why governments think about making laws. Recently, New York passed a social media law focused on protecting young people.
Yes, this law is about limiting harmful content and addictive features, especially for teenagers.
Now, let's slow down and teach some useful English. Alex, what does harmful mean?
Harmful means something that causes damage or pain, physically or emotionally.
Great. And addictive?
Addictive means something that is very hard to stop using or doing.
So, the New York law tries to reduce harmful and addictive content for young users.
That sounds good, right? Protecting kids is usually a good thing.
Yes, but here's the big question. Does regulation protect people or does it limit free speech?
Ah, the classic debate.
Exactly. Let's look at one side first, the regulation is good side.
People who support regulation say social media companies are too powerful.
They also say these platforms can spread misinformation.
Let's explain that word. Misinformation means false or incorrect information.
Good. And misinformation can be dangerous, especially when it spreads very fast.
For example, fake news about health or politics.
So, supporters say regulation can make the internet safer and healthier.
Especially for children and teenagers who are still learning how to think critically.
Now let's switch sides. The regulation is bad side.
People on this side worry about censorship.
Another great vocabulary word. Censorship means controlling or blocking what people can say or see.
They worry that governments might decide which opinions are acceptable.
And that can be dangerous for democracy.
Exactly. Free speech allows different ideas, even unpopular ones, to exist.
So, listeners, here's a useful sentence pattern. Some people believe that, while others argue that.
Let me try. Some people believe that social media regulation protects users, while others argue that it limits free speech.
Perfect sentence, Alex. Gold star for you.
I will put that gold star on my notebook.
Now let's bring it back to New York. The New York law doesn't ban opinions.
Instead, it focuses on how content is shown, especially to young users.
That's an important difference.
Yes, it's more about design and algorithms than ideas.
Another vocabulary word, algorithm.
An algorithm is a system that decides what content you see online.
Great explanation. So, New York wants companies to change algorithms that push harmful content.
Supporters say this protects mental health.
Opponents worry it could be the first step toward more control.
So the debate continues.
And listeners, this topic is perfect for practicing opinion English.
For example, in my opinion, or I believe that.
Yes. Alex, try giving your opinion.
In my opinion, some regulation is necessary, but it should be very careful and limited.
Nice balance. I'll share mine too.
Go ahead.
I believe protecting young people is important, but free speech should always be respected.
Listeners, notice how we use calm language, no shouting, no fighting.
Good English discussions are respectful discussions.
And that's a life lesson, too.
All right, everyone, that's the end of part 1.
In the next part, we'll go deeper into examples, emotions, and real-life situations.
So stay with us. Welcome back, everyone. This is part 2 of our discussion, is social media regulation good or bad for free speech?
Yes, welcome back. If you're listening while walking, cooking, or pretending to work, hello.
Alex, you sound very experienced with pretending to work.
I call it multitasking.
All right, let's continue. In part 1, we talked about the basic ideas. Now let's talk about real-life situations and emotions.
Because social media is not just technology, it affects how people feel.
Exactly. Imagine a teenager scrolling on social media late at night.
They see perfect bodies, perfect lives, perfect vacations.
And they start to feel bad about themselves.
This can cause stress, anxiety, or sadness.
Let's pause and teach some emotional vocabulary.
Good idea.
Repeat after me. Anxious.
And repeat after me. Stressed.
These feelings are common, especially for young people.
Supporters of the New York law say regulation can reduce these negative emotions.
They believe social media companies should be responsible.
Responsible means being careful about how your actions affect others.
Good. Now let's look at another situation.
Imagine a small business owner using social media to share opinions.
Or to criticize a powerful company or government decision.
They might worry, will my post be hidden or removed?
This fear can stop people from speaking freely.
And that's where free speech concerns come in.
Exactly. Regulation can sometimes create fear, even if that's not the intention.
Listeners, here's a useful phrase. I'm concerned that.
Nice. Alex, give us an example.
I'm concerned that too much regulation could silence honest voices.
Very clear. Now another phrase. On the other hand,
On the other hand, I understand why people want safer online spaces.
excellent contrast. English learners, notice how these phrases help organize ideas.
Now let's add a bit of humor. Lily, if social media had rules for everyday life, what would they be?
Rule number 1, no posting photos of food before asking, is this annoying?
Rule number 2, no motivational quotes before 9 a.m.
Rule number 3, stop pretending you wake up happy every day.
See, regulation already sounds useful.
Jokes aside, emotions play a big role in this debate.
Parents feel worried.
Teenagers feel pressure.
Governments feel responsibility.
And users feel confused.
That's why this topic is not black and white.
Another helpful expression, there is no simple answer.
Yes, there is no simple answer to social media regulation.
Now let's focus on pronunciation practice.
Great idea.
Repeat after me slowly. Regulation.
And repeat after me. Free speech.
Very good. Now say this sentence with us. Social media regulation affects free speech.
Nice work, everyone.
Let's talk again about New York, but simply.
The goal is not to control opinions.
The goal is to protect mental health, especially for young users.
But people are watching carefully.
Yes, because laws can set examples for other places.
So what happens in one state can influence the world.
That's powerful and a little scary.
Listeners, here's a discussion question for you. Do you feel safer or more restricted online?
Try to answer in English, even with simple words.
Remember, mistakes are part of learning.
And your voice matters.
All right, that brings us to the end of part 2.
In part 3, we'll focus on debate language, opinions, and critical thinking.
Stay with us and keep listening.
Welcome back, everyone. This is part 3 of our lesson and conversation.
Yes, we're getting deeper now. Don't worry, we brought snacks and simple English.
Today, in this part, we'll practice debate language, opinions, and critical thinking.
That sounds serious, but we'll make it fun.
Alex, let's start with a common debate phrase. I agree with you, but...
Ah, the polite disagreement. Very useful in English and in life.
Give us an example.
I agree with you, but I think some rules are necessary to protect young people.
Excellent. Now another phrase. I see your point, however...
I see your point. However, I'm worried about long-term effects on free speech.
Listeners, notice how these phrases show respect.
Respect is very important in discussions about sensitive topics.
Now let's imagine a short debate.
Okay, you be team regulation and I'll be team free speech.
Deal. Let's begin.
Social media should remain free from government control.
I understand that, but without rules, companies may ignore users' mental health.
That's fair, but government involvement can lead to abuse of power.
True, however, doing nothing can also cause harm.
Wow, that was calm. No shouting, no angry comments.
A miracle on the internet.
Listeners, this is how you can practice English debates, calmly.
Now let's teach another keyword, balance.
Balance means finding a middle position between two extremes.
Exactly. Many people believe the answer is balance.
Not too much regulation, not zero regulation.
Just enough to protect, but not control.
That's a very useful idea to express in English.
Here's a sentence pattern. We need to find a balance between A and B.
We need to find a balance between safety and free speech.
Perfect.
Now let's add some emotional expression.
Good idea. English is not just logic, it's feeling.
Here's a phrase. It makes me feel...
It makes me feel hopeful when people discuss this respectfully.
It makes me feel nervous when laws are unclear.
Great examples.
Now let's talk about the future.
Yes, social media is changing fast.
New platforms, new technologies, new problems.
And new laws.
The New York law may be just the beginning.
Other states or countries might follow.
That's why understanding this topic in English is powerful.
You can join global conversations.
You can share your ideas with confidence.
even if your English is not perfect,
especially if your English is not perfect.
because communication matters more than perfection.
Listeners, repeat after me. My opinion matters.
And repeat, I can express myself in English.
Beautiful.
We're almost at the end of today's lesson.
In the final part, we'll slow down, reflect, and share a peaceful message.
Yes, a calm ending after a big topic.
So take a breath.
And stay with us for part 4. Welcome back, everyone. This is the final part of today's episode.
Yes, and this is the part where we slow down, breathe, and reflect.
We talked about laws, technology, emotions, and free speech.
Big ideas can feel heavy, especially in another language.
But you stayed with us, and that matters.
Learning English is not just about words. It's about confidence
And courage.
and patience with yourself.
Before we close, let's gently review what we learned today.
We learned that social media regulation means rules for online platforms.
We learned that free speech is the right to express ideas and opinions.
We discussed how New York's social media law focuses on protecting young people.
And we explored both sides of the debate, safety and freedom.
Most importantly, we practiced expressing opinions in calm, respectful English.
That skill is useful everywhere, in conversations, at work, and in life.
Now, let's move into a quiet moment together.
When you think quietly, what good news do you feel inside?
I feel thankful, I feel hopeful, and I feel happy that we are learning English together.
That's beautiful. Sometimes the best good news is peace of mind.
Exactly. And listeners, remember, your English doesn't have to be perfect.
Progress is good news. Every word you learn is good news.
Final message to listeners. If you enjoyed this episode and found it helpful, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any future lessons.
That's right. And please share this episode with anyone you know who is also learning English.
It would mean a lot to us, and we'd love to hear from you.
So please leave a comment below telling us about your day in English or any other topics you'd like us to talk about in the future.
Yes, we read your comments and truly appreciate your feedback.
So until next time, keep practicing your English and have a wonderful day. Bye, everyone. Bye, Alex.
Bye, everyone. Bye, Lily.